Welcome to NPD Banking, where banking is made transparent, safe, and secure. Today we'll be discussing a topic which will be of main interest to the merchant banking division of banks and also the customers. If you are in business, this episode is exactly for you because we'll be discussing what will happen when the lockdown is lifted. You must appreciate certain facts, although it is not, those facts are not for appreciation but for digestion compulsory. In the lockdown period, all businesses were shut down. Apart from the essentials, nothing else moved. No courier service moved. No orders were placed because the production dates were not available. Therefore, in the post-lockdown, you can imagine the cash flow problems that the customers will have, that the businesses will have. There is a sunlight or sunrise industry post-lockdown. It may seem a little bit informal to state that in the service industry, the medical professionals will be in great demand because people have not exercised. People have not been able to go and see the regular doctor for their long-term ailment, and therefore these people will be just going to and queuing up to the doctors and hospitals, as well as new patients we will expect. Therefore, the fallout for the pharmaceutical industry is also going to be so great that they may require expansion. Industries which will face big problems are naturally those which are geared very badly, where they are highly geared. Geared means the debt to the equity ratio is more than 2 times. That is the rule of the thumb. But for finance companies, it is 10 times. However, if you see a finance company which is having a gearing of 10 times, it is already on the edge, is what I feel. Therefore, the airline industry, where the planes, the main asset, the main expenditure, which is capital, but it is on lease, they have not got revenue for the past fortnight or a month, depends on which country they are located, and therefore the first ones to tumble are these lot, as well as hotels, the residential hotels which are under finance. Those who are under equity will find it much easier to bounce back. But here, let us talk about the industries that bounce back. By industries, we are trying to take collective, but there are some companies who may not be in the collective average. Therefore, when I say that the airlines will have an issue, there may be some companies, airline companies, which will have a lower gearing ratio or less number of planes, etc. The industries which are known to bounce back are food, dairy, agriculture, pharma vendors, entertainment. People are starved for entertainment. All this is available from various sources. However, the reason for this is not explained over there, and the reason is the cash flow. These are the industries which are expected to generate a faster and more relevant cash flow. What interest in this episode I am generating for the merchant banking division is that the industries which are going to bounce back will look at not only capital investment, which is against the trend of the post-lockout period, because most of the companies are going to just look at survival, paying their overheads, paying the salaries, and collection. Capital investment will be the least priority. However, these industries who are going to bounce back will be doing capital intensive investments. For example, look at the pharma. We think they will be looking at faster production, larger production, and more important, acquisition and mergers. This excess production which is required can be done as a greenfield investment, which will be very much slower, but opportunities are available and will be available in the market for each and every industry where a company can be taken over. The merchant banking division of the banks therefore require to respond to this very quickly, because the opportunity window is very small. We feel this opportunity window will end by the financial year end of next year. Until then, which type of companies in your industry should take over is a $1,000,000 question to be answered. It is either market share or vertical integration, or just integration into a technology or trade secrets which are better than yours. But you can do this only if you have the cash flows. Now this is an irony. In the lockdown period, the cash flow was a problem for everybody. So how can you have the cash flows? Let me share with you a strategy. The cash flow is available in the target company also. Look at the target company and look at yourself also for this department of the company which is not the core function. Over the years, as you have grown, there are certain activities which are not your core function, but you are doing it because for various reasons it was available, cash was available, and you felt the quality was required, you wanted to control the quality, etc. But today you will have to look at your core functions. You have to let go of investments of land and property which were there for the long-term expansion of the company. That will generate your cash flow for your own self. And if in the target company you see such assets which can be sold immediately after takeover, that will also generate a cash flow, making the takeover virtually cash flow free. I'm not saying cost free, I'm saying cash flow free. Please note. For example, if you are taking over a manufacturing facility which requires to be altered to suit your quality and your method of manufacturing, it is natural that the existing infrastructure has to be altered. If it has to be altered by letting go of assets which have a market value or some market value more than scrap, that will generate your cash flow. Therefore, acquisition is one answer. Second is merger. If you are strong enough, if your other competitor is also strong enough, there is equal opportunity for a merger, where it is called the merger of the equals. In all this process of acquisition and merger, let me share with you a secret of formula of secret, that is of success, and that is, make sure your team is an expert in the critical areas. We just don't need accountants and management consultants to do this, but even the technical consultants should be available. For example, in a labor intensive industry, you make sure you have a HR consultant with you on the team to ensure that the labor conditions are conducive in the short and medium term, so that there are no interruptions after the takeover. How to do that, what communication to do, you will be told by the consultant. Another, the main fixed asset of the company, its condition, that you have to see. We have seen in the recent past residential hotels being taken over, and the building is not evaluated by the engineer, a civil engineer. And after the takeover, it was found out that the building itself had foundation issues, which took a lot of cost and time for repairs. I am not sure, or I am not confident about the repairs, which is too fundamental. So this should have been done at the time of takeover and left it. The investment of these consultants of the takeover is virtually like an insurance premium for you. The legal consultants will be there, the accounting consultants will be there, and also the technical is what we recommend. As long as you have a dream team with you at the time of the merger or at the time of the takeover, then the success is assured. What I'm trying to say is that after the lockdown is over, we have a spate of acquisitions and mergers. Offshore acquisition of Indian company has hit the headlines already. Nobody in the country likes it. Whether they like it or not, we have to follow the law and look at it that way. But what I'm trying to say is that it has already begun. You may not have noticed the spate of it, but later on when the statistics comes by December, by March, then you'll come to know that this year was the year of the acquisitions. As a businessman, I would like you to take the opportunity to grow fast by acquisition or by merger. And to do that, make sure your dream team is qualified, the finances are ready, and your banker is your best friend in this position. It was nice talking to you in this clip. See you later. Kindly ensure you subscribe, and thank you very much for your comments and your continued support. Goodbye.